Hello, welcome back to my channel. As always, thank you for being here. Today, we're going to talk about my 2025 goals. Specifically, mostly to do with the channel. I have a lot of goals this year, this upcoming year, outside of the channel. But I don't know if I'm going to talk about all of those because it's a lot of random kind of shit. So anyways, let me pull my notes up here. Yeah, I have three things that have to do with reading and this channel. So not a whole lot. Like I said, I'm really trying to focus when it comes to reading my channel and my books in general, like my collection. Really trying to laser focus this year. I'm really trying to fix some problems that I created for myself. Give me one sec. Okay. So yeah, I have three goals for reading in 2025, and I have like 40 goals for my life outside of YouTube and reading. And yeah, I can't say I honestly, a little bit of a tangent, but I can't say I don't honestly have a lot of like career or like librarian related goals for 2025. Mostly because I just landed my first like actual full-fledged librarian position, so I'm like focused on gaining experience and getting in the groove of doing that. And I don't have a lot of like last year, one of my big goals for 2024 was to get a full-time librarian job. Well, I did that, and I graduated, and that was another goal. So I did all those things. Kind of shocked that I did those things, especially the getting the job, but it was like just, I mean, I'm starting December 1st, guys. Like, I barely made it, but, I'm kind of shocked that I managed to do it all. So, and anyways, I digress. I have 3 reading related goals for 2025, so this is not going to be a super long video. So number 1 is to only read from my physical TBR and the library. And honestly, I might do the first 6 months where I can't take library books out. I would hate to do that to myself because that's kind of how I'm planning on getting in those new releases that I'm really dying to read, without buying them. But I really need to focus on the physical TBR this year. And by physical TBR, it is most of the books in here. Like, I'm going to be fully transparent. So when you're looking at my shelf, this one, mostly I've read. Like, the whole shelf, I've mostly, apart from like the bottom 2 shelves, I haven't read all of them, but I've read most of them. Okay? This shelf, I've read, I don't know, 1/10 of the books. This shelf over here, I have not read any of them. My TBR cart, I haven't read any of them. I have a separate, little shelves on the other side. Most of those I haven't read, except for most of the manga I have. So yeah, I have a lot. I probably have like 500 unread books, and I need to do better. I'm out of space. It's reached a critical period. So leading into the next one, I have to take a year off from buying books. This includes gift cards. In the past, I have, said, oh, if I'm buying them used, it's not a big deal. If I'm using gift cards and not my own money, like cash money, then it's not a big deal. But like, I am going to have to sit on these gift cards for a little bit. So I'm planning on going to Barnes & Noble today, but I'm probably going to try to buy mostly gifts, holiday gifts for people with these gift cards, because I need to stop. It's so many books, and I'm not reading fast enough to keep up with the rate that I get rid of them. So yeah. And then aside from that, I have a very mild goal, in my opinion, and for me, is to read 100 books. If those 100 books can be from my physical TBR, that will make a significant dent in the space issue, in my opinion. My goal is to always exceed that. My goal for 2024 was 150. I am not there, and I'm not even that close. I'll be real with you guys. I think I just recently, just hit 100 books this year. So if I can get 100 off my physical TBR next year, it'll make a decent enough impact that if I don't acquire any books next year, I'll have some space. And then going into the next year, maybe I could buy books at a slower rate and still only focus on my physical TBR. But I think there's going to be a couple years of this where I need to focus on my physical TBR because I can't keep acquiring them faster than I'm reading them. I just don't have the room, and I really don't want... I have the space, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm in a single family home. I have the room that I could put more shelves up somewhere else, but I don't want to because it's already... when I come into my library, I feel overwhelmed and anxious because I feel like I walk in and I see a bunch of stuff I have to do. So those are the 3 goals I have for my channel, for reading in general, going into 2025. Cross your fingers, thoughts and prayers that I can actually accomplish this. I am really going to try. It's difficult because Barnes is like one of the only places I go other than work, where I feel like welcome, and it just helps. Like I go, when I'm not having a good time, I go to Barnes & Noble and it helps. And it's dopamine seeking behavior to some extent, but it's like my only thing some days, and it's hard. I'm going to take a whole year off of it. And I probably am not going to succeed, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. So anyways, thank you for watching as always. Let me know, what goals do you have for your reading in general next year? I'm really curious. You know, a lot of people are trying to branch out or focus on a certain genre or something. And I hope to see you guys in the new year. As always, have a good rest of your week. Bye. Shut it.